green? Looks like I'm in the green. Do I have my network monitor open? Oh, let me get that going real quick so I can make sure my connection isn't going to crap if it starts getting laggy. Yeah. Ooh, wanted a fierce ball there to put myself in the corner so I could then cross him up and put him in the corner. Oh my god. Gotta spread the word that I'm doing this. Didn't catch him. That's alright though. Okay. That's not how that sequence should have went, but that's just what happened. Sticking with Carlos Blanca. Get that window back open. I'm good to keep playing against this gentle person here named Mega Decept, who seems to be an old Ken main. Not sure where he's from. I believe I've only encountered him once or twice before this. But yeah, that's what I've got playing with me right now. Hopefully now that the word is spread out that I'm playing, more people will join in and stuff. Ooh. Oh, I wanted to hit that. Did you see how he threw out that crouching strong? I totally wanted to try and hit that. I guess I was too slow. Eh. Okay, I think I should have been able to get a knockdown punish when I was in the corner there. Ah. Oh, come on, man. Hey, what's up, you pug? How you doing, man? I had that DP punish, though. I feel robbed. Oop, didn't mean to jump forward, but I'm rolling with it. Eh. Alright, I'm gonna try and hit that strong this time. No, he didn't throw it out. So how are you doing today, you pug? You got anything going on this Saturday? This Saturday afternoon now? It's about 2:30 in the PM when I'm doing this. Hey, thanks for the follow, Burfy. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, got the cross up, I dropped the combo. That's disappointing. That was a bad jump, but I got away with it. Ugh. Chillin', just making some hot dogs. That sounds good, man. You doing putting anything special on these hot dogs, or you just having them like traditional, like with just some ketchup and mustard? Oh yeah, Bob, I don't know if you've watched the stream since I started using the hand cam. Actually, no, I think you were here last time I streamed, huh? Never seen a hard day's work. I'll contest that in a second here. Let me just close out this round. I shouldn't repeat that, Bob, but yeah. Oh no! Just ketchup on your hot dog. Yeah, I actually just usually eat my hot dogs plain unless I'm getting what they call a Sonoran hot dog, which has like beans and relish and bacon on it. It's a Southwestern specialty. Then a lot of people here won't shut up about it, even though I kind of think they're just okay. But yeah, my last job, Bob, my hands were getting torn up pretty good when I was having to do that assembly work with the giant metal pieces I had to work with. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it calloused, but yeah. Yeah, my skin on my hands was definitely not as smooth as it could have been. Chicago style hot dogs are the only way. So what's Chicago's? Oh, hey, I played this Blue Sox person yesterday. He's a Japanese player who plays multiple characters, and he's pretty good with all of them. Oh, yesterday he was playing Honda against me a lot, so... Oh, he's going old Ryu this time. I gotta concentrate here, because this matchup really sucks. And this guy's pretty good. Hey, what's up, Ethan? How you doing, man? Ugh. Yeah, this might be the first time, if this guy sticks around in the lobby, this might be the first time I've streamed a lobby where I don't have, like, massive wins on everybody else. This guy's beating me kind of bad yesterday. I appreciate those burritos, Ethan. Oh, Bob, you're not a mod because I haven't modded anybody in years now. Like, I think the last time I modded somebody was like in 2015, but... I guess that... Oh, hey, what's up, Cammy? Yeah, I'll give you guys some swords here in a second. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody knocks me out of the rotation here. So I think I might need a second or two so I can start doing some administrative actions. Hey, what's up, Crayfus? I just use Bob for invites to secret clubs. Well, I'd rather you not mention these clubs because they won't be secrets anymore. But, I mean, I guess if you're going to blab about them, I can't really stop you now. I think Cammy's right about that. I don't know if I should repeat that, though, because I might have innocent ears listening to me at home. So you guys will have to check this archive before it gets deleted. Ooh, dropped my combo. Okay, well, Bob's pointing out he didn't mention it, and Cammy just threw out a suggestion as to what it could be. So I'm alright with that. No comment, Cammy. No comment. Well, I'm getting tick thrown. Oh, I was hoping that would dizzy him. Okay, I'm kind of surprised none of those hits after that combo didn't dizzy him. I felt like I did enough stun there to get them stars going around his head. Ooh. Well, I think that was a fierce instead of the jump, instead of the standing strong. I think their hitboxes are pretty similar, but obviously the fierce will do more damage. And then, you know, it has more recovery frames. Oh, you hope he's doing the tick throw option select? I guess I can find out if he plays old Ryu next time. I'll try and do a ball or a hop or something. Well, a ball might still get thrown, huh? I guess I'll try doing a back hop. See if that gets the DP to come out. Just gonna walk up and grab this guy. Okay, I think that kind of counts as some walk-up grabbage there. The kick throws the giveaway for the option select. I figured, was he doing that or was he doing the punch throws? I guess I wasn't paying very close attention to that. Ah! Had a brain fart there. Wasn't quite sure how I should punish that DP. Thought it was a kick. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm really bad at at having recall of all my matches. Like when people ask me a question about something that happened in the last round, I'll have no idea what they're talking about. Oh hey, we got a full lobby now. That's dope. See, Crayfish, you often contemplate how awesome a combined ST hyper fighting Blanca that has cross up, light kick, slide hop, and also hyper fighting up balls, instant recovery roll. Yeah, that's the dream. Like if Blanca had everything that's good about him in both these versions, I think he'd without a doubt be the best character in the game. I think Chun-Li might actually be Blue Sox' main here, so I'm probably in for a pounding. And I missed that punish. I missed that. Oh, good air throw. At least Blanca would be competitive if he had all that in one game. Well, I think he's still competitive in this game, but you gotta hope you don't run into any Hondas or DJs or Boxers. Ooh, good grab. Or Old Sagats. Ah. Oh, okay, I thought he was just gonna throw out the super, but he just chose to walk up and throw. Alright, let's see. How do I do this? It's gonna do some administrative actions here. There we go. I think oh, and I forgot to hit triangles. Crap. I'm handing out a couple swords here to people I've known for a long time and trust. So, don't feel too bad if you don't get a sword next to your name now. Oh, Crayfish, I don't think when Bob told you to shut your mouth, I don't think it's anything personal. I just think he hates the idea of Blanca actually being good in Super Turbo. Not only that, but I got a message. I'm gonna check that off screen here on my computer. Some GGs. I was talking about this the other night. I kind of miss getting hate mail. It was back in the HD Remix days. Even though I still wasn't that good at that point, I got hate mail all the time, and a lot of it was pretty funny. Like one guy complained about the fact that I was killing him with only one combo because he kept dying to my meaty crouching medium kick ball. So it's like, well, bro, like, who does that say more about? Me for using one combo or you for only losing to one combo? And can you send me hate mail every day on Discord? Oh, you can send me hate mail every day on Discord. Yeah, if you want to. Knock your heart out. But they've got to have like good scrub quotes like that. You only have one combo. Like stuff along those lines. Where it's not like too malicious, but hilarious. Hey, what's up, Hoops Gaming 1213? Who gives hate mail? Well, nobody anymore apparently. Because I was saying I haven't gotten any in a long time now. Bob said buffing Blanca would be really tricky. Either you make him a god or turn him into Dan. No, I've thought about that because I feel like with just a couple even minor tweaks in ST, Blanca would easily be top tier. Like I think if the hitboxes were improved just a little bit, unlike his crouching medium kick, so it wouldn't get stuffed by like Honda's jabs or DJ's jabs, and then if the ball was safe on either hit or block, then yeah, I think he would be pretty close to top tier, if not top tier. Oh, then if you gave him back the stand strong into crouching roundhouse link from hyper fighting, that'd be too good. So you could get a guaranteed knockdown on any hit. Well, almost any hit, I should say. See, one certain change you agreed with was making the rainbow a little faster to make it all usable and stop characters from punishing horizontal ball and hit. Yeah, no, I think he definitely needed that. I'm not sure I agreed with Serlin's method for making the horizontal ball safe, because like I agree that it should be safe on hit, but I think in HD Remix he made it so it landed too close to the opponent. And I don't really like that because I don't really like special moves that have good priority then like put you like in like that. I think you still need to be able to earn like any ground you gain. Isn't Blanca God in ST Remix? And also good in CVS 2. He's really good in CVS 2. I actually don't think I know enough about HD Remix to be able to make a educated judgment like that. Because that game was pretty much already on its way out by the time I started playing this game competitively. And Remix is about mid-tier? Okay. I mean, in my head that sounds about right, but again, I didn't really get a chance to learn that game very well before it died. There we go. I was just waiting for him to throw out an uppercut somewhere in there. You always thought rainbow ball should be electrified so it knocks down if you hit it. I almost think that'd be too good. I do like the sound of that though, if only because I like anything that would make Blanca actually good in this game. Yeah, wanted the ball in there, keep the pressure on. I think I could still bring this back. No! Kind of surprised that jumping fierce didn't hit him. That I jumped in time. Ooh, thought he was gonna throw a fireball. Think I probably could have hit him with a slide there. Oh, definitely not there. And, okay. Ooh, I'm dead now. You never understood, Dan. Why make a character purposely suck? I understand he's a massive SNK roast, but that's months of concept planning down the drain. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny with Dan at least because, like you said, he's a parody of the Art of Fighting characters, but it seems like they've made other characters over the years too that were just intentionally bad, like Hakan in Street Fighter 4. He wasn't good in any version of Street Fighter 4, was he? Old Ryu's fireball recovery is too strong. I absolutely agree. Old Ryu should be banned, if only because of that. Dan was good in Alpha 1, but they're just mocking SNK. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Alpha 1, honestly. Because I was about to say, everything everyone's ever told me about is that everybody hated that game, and that it didn't last very long at all. Hey, what's up, Cochise? The console had some good stuff, even with being bad. I remember he had a couple good matchups, like, there's that one EVO where Infiltration busted him out against PR Balrog. And I think he ended up beating him. Right? Like, Infiltration ended up winning that match. Infiltration couldn't win with anyone, though. No, that's very true as well. That necessarily doesn't say anything about Hakan, but more about Infiltration. Dan was legit good in Alpha 3 and V as a mode. Push block is awesome. You don't like Alpha? Doesn't feel like Street Fighter? I like Alpha 2. I don't really know. I haven't had enough experience with Alpha 3 to have an opinion on that one, and Alpha 1's pretty much completely irrelevant. It never really was relevant. But yeah, I like Alpha 2 okay enough, but it does feel a bit different compared to Street Fighter 2. Like, to me, like, everything just feels kind of, like, light and floaty for some reason. Like, even the hits don't really feel like they have much power to them. Alpha 1 was too bare, it had nothing. You feel like it's illegal to block in midair. I'm not really a fan of that, but as long as the air block will still lose to, like, grounded uppercuts, I can live with it. I was gonna take a sip of water real quick, but apparently my drinking glass is empty, so I might have to go refill it after my next turn. Recovery on normal moves feels painfully slow after you're playing Street Fighter 2. Now that's how I feel about like pretty much any fighting game that's not some version of Street Fighter 2. Like even like Champion Edition and World Warrior and Super, like those moves feel fast in comparison to a lot of newer games. Oh, looks like Blue Sox left. I guess the connections probably were too rough for him, since I believe he is from Japan. So no worries there. I know there could be a few things more infuriating than playing online when the connection is subpar. So you only play Alpha 3 if ST and Third Strike aren't available. You still love the game and just hold it lower than other Street Fighters. I think it's Alpha 3 is really fun to watch though, especially like I should say even with some of the infinite combos you could do, like Cody's jump cancel combo. I still think it's fun to watch even if it lasts like literally 40 or 50 seconds. There's some nothingness in Dream TR videos up. Oh, is that Super Street Fighter 2 X-Band player talking about, or is that from a different game? Oh, okay, I see, there's a mention of X-Band earlier. I see. I see now. Oh, I was hoping I'd get behind him. Oh, I could kill. And I killed. Third Strike is the most overrated fighting game. I mean, I still think it's a good game. I'm definitely not as much of a fan of it as I am other Street Fighters, but I'm not sure if I agree if it's overrated. Or the most overrated game, I should say. So I want to say there's another game that's eluding me right now that I think is the most overrated game, but can't think of what it is at the moment. Mr. Wizard had old VHS tapes of him and Saber going at an X-Band, but yeah, they can't find them or won't release them. Dude, maybe I should @ Mr. Wizard on Twitter, because I'll like if I could get a hold of those tapes, I'll totally rip them and put them on the internet. I'll do that for free. I'll even pay for the shipping costs to get the tapes to me if need be. Oh, he might. I think if he hadn't done that sweep, he might have been able to uppercut me with the right timing. Or just grab me. And Saber's been on Wizard for years to get those tapes. Ow. So, might be a lost cause at this point. Oh yeah, Bob, you still have a collection of tournament videos that I've been trying to get from you, right? Do you still have those tapes? So if you do, like, I'll totally split shipping costs with you. Or if you want to try and pass them off to one of the Phoenix boys to pass off to me. Oh hey, good games, Texas Gamers Lounge. I'll be around. I'll probably be around for a while if you decide you want to come back, or if you're not actually leaving and you're saying good games, which is cool either way. I shouldn't have done that. That's okay though. tons of tapes. You were a huge trader collector back in the days of IRC. Yeah, we definitely need to work this out one day, because I've got a fairly decent VHS ripping setup. So I've got a couple VCRs that have HDMI outputs, so I can rip those pretty easily. Ooh, missed the combo. That's okay though. No better time to rip the tapes in the lockdown. Yeah. I agree with Bob. I've got nothing better to do other than watch some old tournament footage, and in between playing ST, of course. Ooh. I tried sticking out a standing medium punch against her fierce there, but I guess it didn't come out in time. And my timing's kind of all over the place now, because I'm going back and forth between playing this version than the Steam version of this with the fan patch, which makes the game slower. So I could definitely feel the difference, because the game runs much faster on this PS4 version than it does, or than it should normally. Oh, you got a personal best of 8 hits in Dark Souls now, Ethan? Nice. What? Yeah, we should throw Ethan. We should throw a party when you finally get that 0-hit run in, man. Even if it's still during lockdown, we have to do it on like Discord or something. Oh, I died. You haven't tried Steam at all, should you? My thoughts of Fightcade Steam and Anniversary Edition. Well, I feel like every way to play this game online has its pros and cons. And I feel like the way they work out, I don't think I could really say any version is objectively better than the others. I think they're all about the same, honestly. I think the Steam version with the fan patch probably feels the best overall to me. Like, I know that's kind of a subjective thing, but yeah, that one feels the best to me. But because it employs a fan patch, you're gonna have a hard time like finding games on it, because it won't work with people who don't have the patch. And now some people are saying like the new version of the patch is causing issues for them, like making the game crash and stuff. But I've played a few people now in fairly long sets, and I've had 0 issues with ST. And other than slowing down ST, another thing the patch does is it lets you change which games can be played online. I've had some problems with those. Like, you could play Champion Edition with it in Alpha 2, and those have had glitches where the characters won't properly animate. Like, instead of showing their walking animation, they'll just kind of slide around on the screen, and when they crouch, they'll just kind of bug out where they like rapidly alternate between a crouching sprite and a standing sprite. It's still playable like that, and it only happens every once in a while. But yeah, that's how Champion Edition Alpha 2 are. And then Hyper Street Fighter 2, that kind of had the same thing going on. Like, it would have the bug animations, but then both the times I've tried Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary version, it crashed after a while. Like, I think the first time I tried it, it crashed after just a few games, and then the second time I played it, it crashed after quite a few games, actually. I think I was playing with my boy Saber, and we were like 20 or 30 games into a set before it crashed. But ST still runs fine for me with the patch. So honestly, that right now might be my favorite way to play this online, but it's hard to find people to play with just because of the fan patch. And then the PS4 version, it's okay. Like, it feels okay to me. Maybe not, at least online, feels okay to me. Not as good as Steam though, because the game runs too fast. And I feel like the netcode doesn't perform as well on PS4 as it does on Steam. And Fightcade, like, you'll definitely find like, that's where you want to go if you want to find people to play with, and I feel like the netcode holds up a little better over, like, less than ideal connections than 30th. But the quality of the emulator on Fightcade is by far the worst. It's like, it just, like, no matter what you do, it skips frames all the time. It has a lot of input lag. And it honestly doesn't even scale the game correctly. Because from what I've seen like uneven pixel sizes. And I can't figure out a way to fix that. So maybe that's a personal problem. But I don't know, like, whenever I play on Fightcade, then go back to playing offline, I could totally feel a difference. Like, going from, like, straight from Fightcade to offline, it's like playing a completely different game. Like, it almost feels like I just took a weighted vest off me. And like I said, the main thing it has going for it is that it still has the widest player base out of any online version of Street Fighter. Or I mean any online version of Super Turbo. And then there's HD Remix, which a lot of people really like playing classic mode on, but I feel like he was like a pixel too short, short of making that work. HD Remix. I'm not a fan of that version, honestly. Like, the netcode is decent enough, but it just feels off to me. Now, I don't know if that's just because of the different graphics it has, because it has the redrawn backgrounds. I mean, I play it with the old sprites in the 4:3 aspect ratio. But that still doesn't feel right. Because, like, the sprites are kind of squashed if you look at them and compare them to, like, actual arcade Super Turbo. Like, they're kind of squashed, then they're also placed, like, closer towards the center of the screen than they are in arcade Super Turbo. And, like, whenever I play HD Remix Classic, I feel like I can never trust my spacing on it. Like, I always feel like I'm missing things I shouldn't have, or I feel like I'm never in the right place. Easy Lopez, 911. HD Remix have Shadow Sweep so much priority, it seems. Or gave priority. Yeah. Oh, I got the shot get traded, though. I'm good, Easy Lopez. How you doing? I feel like I've probably met you, right? So you'll have to let me know if I know you personally, because I'm afraid I might not be familiar with this handle you have here. So you'll have to forgive me. Free play. Okay, that's what I thought, man. Last year, gotcha, man. I hope you guys are doing okay with the, with the quarantine and all that. I know you guys miss having the arcade. I was definitely bummed out that it affected Spring Series. But hopefully free play pulls through this and the event happens and everyone remains safe and healthy and all that. Zeke, okay, I remember you, man. I feel like the characters are too big in HD. I wish they took the original aspect of ST and expanded it. Well, I actually did some comparisons. Like, I took a screen cap, like a direct capture screen cap of ST running on this Anniversary Collection than one from HD Remix. And the characters are actually a little smaller in HD Remix. Well, what it is they're like a little shorter, but they're about the same width. Maybe later on I'll see if I can bring those images in and show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, and another thing I don't like about playing Classic Mode on HD Remix, aside from the graphics, I just feel like the rest of the presentation just fucking looks terrible. Like, I think the HUD is ugly. I don't like what they did with the new announcer. Oh, and also with HD Remix, it inherited, since it's based on the Dreamcast version. That's another thing I've got against it. It's a port of a port. So the Dreamcast had some problems where, like, the speed ramped up in between rounds. So, like, if you're playing on whatever turbo, like, before the beginning of the round, it would be really slow. But then as soon as the round starts, it gets really fast. So that kind of throws my timing off. And then even in between rounds in the same game, it feels like it'll slow back down, then speed back up when the next round starts. Oh, what happened? Is this lobby glitching? Oh, something's going on. Am I talking about classic? Yeah, I was talking about classic mode. I'm sorry if I forgot to make that clear. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like about it. Oh, one of the main things I like about HD Remix is it still has all the Dreamcast problems. It has a decent lobby system though, I'll give it that. Even though you still can't like kick people or anything. And if somebody goes AFK, like in the lobby, you're pretty much stuck with them there. Like because there's no way to kick somebody out of the rotation if they're AFK. Like you just have to play with them and kill them real quick. Because like in this, both players have to say they're ready to get the game started. But in HD Remix, only one person has to okay to get it going. And it doesn't matter which person says it or does the okay. But you can have bigger lobbies than you can in this. And you can change other options too, like what the speed of the game you want to play on and how many rounds. You can, oh, okay, I'll take a double KO. So yeah, the lobbies in HD Remix have more options, which is nice because in this, you basically get no option other than saying how much input lag you want for the netcode. Well, it looks like I stopped in up kicks there. They also didn't add more frames of the redraws, so everything looks choppy. Oh yeah, like I never played with the redrawn sprites in HD Remix. I always thought they looked really bad. Now I'm not a fan of that art style either. The style of Udon, who makes the Street Fighter comics, and they did the character graphics in HD Remix. Yeah, I'm not a fan of their look. I think because everybody has like the same face. They've all got like those really gaunt features, with beady eyes. Like even the men and women, like they all look the same. And of course, like the actual like animation work isn't that good because those guys have never made like animated sprites before. Ooh, glad he didn't throw out a strong or a jab or something. What about my favorite final challengers? Well, it's hard for me to comment on the game itself because I feel like I haven't had much of an opportunity to really play the game. But it easily has the worst netcode of any retail fighting game I've ever played. Because, like, even on a good connection, you're dealing with, like, literally a quarter of a second of input lag. And on a bad connection, you might be dealing with upwards of half a second of input lag. And so yeah, I mean, and that also had all the HD Remix art. But you could at least with Ultra Street Fighter 2, you could put it back on completely classic graphics with the old backgrounds and character artwork and all that. And it looks better than it did in HD Remix. Because in HD Remix, they had to compress the sprites very heavily just to stay within the file size limits that Microsoft imposed on Xbox Live games at the time. Well, the Xbox Live Arcade games. So I can't really blame them for that. That was mostly out of their control. The Final Challengers was the last version, then we're going out with a bang, but adds so little to Street Fighter 2. No, that game was totally a quick cash grab. Even just looking at the menus in that game, you could tell so little effort went into it. Like, instead of doing that, they should have just made that the anniversary collection, or released it then in place of that. And the Anniversary Collection still has a lot of other problems too outside of ST. The lag is so bad for Ultra Street Fighter 2, but the color editor. I'm not like I don't really care enough about color editing to be really into that. But if that's what you're into, man, knock your heart out. I mean, and knock yourself out. Though a lot of the people I've seen online with custom colors have like these really ugly things, like things that just make me want to gouge my eyes out. Ugly. Oop. Oh. I was hoping I could get away from your super there. Like Hyper Street Fighter 2, it doesn't try to make itself seem like an entirely new version. Hyper Street Fighter 2 is at least fun, because it's at least kind of an upgrade to an actual version of the game, and not like a port, or port of a port, or some kind of recreation in a new engine or something. That's what Ultra Street Fighter 2 feels like to me. It doesn't feel like they actually ported any version of Street Fighter 2. It just feels like they try to recreate that game in a brand new engine or something. So it feels weird to me. You're defending Hyper? Oh, I think I knew that, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I was saying. I feel like like they didn't try. Well, maybe they did try to replace ST with it. I don't know, but that one's at least fun. It's always fun to pick like Champion Edition Dictator and just do 100% like 100% touch of death combos on everybody, and then spam that busted Psycho Crusher. Oh, I wanted to hop back. Ah, I missed my combo. I feel like, that combo could have been it if it landed. It's all right though. I'm gonna go refill my drink real quick. Well, there's only 2 people in the lobby. This game might go quick. I'll allow myself to go thirsty for a little longer. See if I can afford myself a better opportunity to hydrate. And Hoops Gaming, I also kind of have a hard time of talking and playing games at the same time. So if I say something that sounds dumb, that's because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. My brain's my brain just can't go in that many directions. So I apologize if you just get some verbal diarrhea sometimes. So what do you guys think of Ultra Street Fighter 2 and Hyper Street Fighter 2 and HD Remix and all that? You guys got any opinions on those? Oh man, I think they're going to the last round. I totally had time to get some water and something. That's okay though, I can do that next time I get knocked out. Oh, by the way, this is an open lobby, so if you guys in the chat got Anniversary Collection on PS4 want to hop on, feel free to do so. Ultra Street Fighter 2 so you can beat your friends when they bust out at parties. It has no business being in a competitive environment of any kind. Yeah, I think that's basically all it was. So if you get like some cool hip swinging party, somebody brings a Switch with a couple Joy-Cons, or you just jam on those little Joy-Cons throughout some Hadoukens and Hurricanes. Hyper's probably the best of those 3, but you prefer 30th on the Xbox One the most. Oh, hey, I actually played a little bit of this Anniversary Collection on Xbox One, and it actually felt like it had way more input lag to me than any of the other versions. So I've played it on every other version. Well, I guess every version of Anniversary Collection now. So I played Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and Steam. And I don't know if I'm just making stuff up, but the Xbox One version felt really bad to me. It could be the stick I'm using. Because I was using this stick, so it's got a Brook Universal board in it. So maybe the Xbox One support on that is just kind of bad. 30th on PS4 feels weird to you. Completely different timing between all versions. I feel like Steam... I actually feel like other than the Xbox, they feel pretty close to me, but I haven't done like a side-by-side testing yet. So, who's to say? I gotta say the netcode on the Switch version is pretty bad too. Or maybe I just keep playing people with Wi-Fi since, the Switch doesn't have the built-in Ethernet port. Does Street Fighter 2 need EX moves? Well, Blanca could use an EX horizontal ball that knocks down. I'd be okay with that. Hyper Street Fighter 2 is competitive trash, but is hella fun. I agree with that assessment, sir. As far as input lag goes, the monitor matters the most, IMO. When I played 30th on Xbox, what was the display? It must have been the display I was playing on now. Like, it's a BenQ, I forget the model number, like RL 2450, 55, something like that. So it should only have like 9 or 10 milliseconds of input latency, which is about, the standard these days. No fireball. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I played it on a good monitor. And I know some people say sticks are laggier than others, so maybe that was it. Though I gotta say, that stick lag test that was going around a few years ago, that one was total fake news. Like, you can't trust the numbers on that one at all. And I don't know if I should mention the person's name or not, but yeah, that lag test was no good. It's poor methodology. I think you're just used to Xbox timing. PlayStation has so many overseas players with bad connections and they follow you in the lobbies. Yeah, they tend to do that. That reminds me, another thing that's kind of whack about this Anniversary Collection, at least on the PS4 version, is that people that aren't even your friends can follow you into private lobbies. Like, even if they just follow you, which I don't think you have any control over, they can just hop in your lobby. So let's say you wanted to, do a lobby with just you and one of your homies one-on-one. You're having a good set, then all of a sudden, this guy from, like, the other side of the world follows, like, he follows you on PSN, so he gets in your lobby and just starts lagging the thing down and ruining everybody's good time. That's a common occurrence on this version. You'll hold this match? No, I'm good, man. I think I hydrated well enough earlier to at least survive a few minutes. I appreciate it, though. Switch 30th is bad. It feels okay offline, maybe a little more input lag than the PS4 version, but yeah, I've yet to have a good online experience with it. Again, it could just be because everyone I've played is using Wi-Fi and not using an Ethernet adapter, but yeah. I mean, having that version is fun, though, because it's like Ethan said about Ultra Street Fighter 2. Take it to a party and beat your friends down who think they're good because they knew how to throw a fireball back in 1993. You don't know why in 30th Hyper Fighting always had the laggiest matches on this version, on the PS4 version. So I usually have as long as I'm not connected to somebody like, say, Brazil, I usually have about as good connections on Hyper Fighting as I do with ST. I feel like Hyper Fighting kind of has the same problem that ST does on the Anniversary Collection, that the game runs faster than it should. Hey, what's up, Tough Cookie Love? Moving to Japan in July, I won't have to put up with the online anymore. That is awesome! I'm very envious of you right now. I wish I could move to Japan and play ST offline with, like, the best players in the world on a regular basis. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope Japan turns out to be everything you wanted it to be. Let's see. Crayfish, your favorite way to play Street Fighter 2 is actually Hyper Street Fighter 2 Speed 1, limited to Hyper Fighting and Super Street Fighter 2 characters only. Hyper Fighting and Super Street Fighter 2 are well balanced and not broken, and it offers more winnable characters than the 3 to 4 of Hyper Fighting. Yeah, that does sound pretty fun, but You know, when I play Hyper Street Fighter 2, I just want to pick Broken Dictator and just do Broken Dictator things. See, Zeke, you said you're the guy who used to be good on arcade but haven't played since until 30th. Oh, so you were good like back in the day, then you got back into it when the Anniversary Collection came out? Ooh. I know Ultra Street Fighter 2 kind of had that effect too, like it brought a decent amount of people back to that game, and seemingly only that game. I don't know if any of those Ultra Street Fighter 2 players have branched out to like, you know, the rest of competitive ST or anything else. But yeah, it brought some people into the larger fold, I should say. Playing Hyper Street Fighter 2 and picking only ST characters is whack. I don't know if I'm not sure I agree with that. I kind of like doing it in a pinch when I'm somewhere that doesn't have access to a real ST board. But yeah, if that's all you do with it, then I feel like you're missing out on the good times. Oh man, I just got thrown to death right now. Outside a tournament, yeah. Outside a tournament and only picking ST characters in Hyper Street Fighter 2. Yeah, that is a little boring, huh? I gotta pay attention here if I want to bring this match back against Honda. What's up, ET Phone Home 99? There aren't as many places to play ST in Osaka as in Tokyo. I thought Osaka still had a decent amount of players though, but do they just not have... But I guess they don't have as many arcades, huh? I mean, I really don't know that much about ST in Japan and or where to find it in general, so you guys will have to fill me in. I gotta be careful here because you've got about close enough to the same amount of life as I do, but like 1 or 2 hits from you will be able to earn you this round. Or maybe even just that fierce headbutt. Alright, now I'll try and... yeah. See, for Honda to deal with the super, like sometimes the jumping roundhouse will beat it clean. And I think the splashes, or like the hopping butt slam, or even the regular spread arm splash can... I don't know if they can beat it clean, but they can at least trade with it. Then, you know, like once it's back on the ground, you can grab it. So you could just try, like, if I try and chip you out with it from full screen, you could try and jump back and store Ochio when you do. And then, like, once you land, just let the Ochio rip. Yeah, because if Cigar Bob's still in the chat here, he has a pretty nice clip where he was playing Zangief and he supered me. Well, did he super me? Well, either way, he grabbed me out of my super. Can you post a link here, Crayfus? You should be able to. I think I've got links enabled in the chat. If it gives you issues, Crayfus, I'll see if I can fix that. Enable links real quick. So I want people to be able to share things with each other and me. I mean, as long as you're not linking like some not safe for work kind of stuff. If you recall correctly, Hay is owned by some corporation not locally owned, huh? Oh, is that where they have the 10 yen ST cabinets at? Taito Hay, right? That's where they got the 10 yen games? Alright, this link looks really interesting. I'll read it in a second. Oh, hey, it's 10 yen place. Sick. Well, hopefully, all these arcades will survive the lockdown. I feel like Japan kind of shuffled their feet for a little longer than they should have when declaring a state of emergency and locking down and all that, but I guess we'll have to see how it plays out. So Crayfish posted a Google Doc of all the ways you could donate to the main old school Japanese arcades. Oh yeah, that's a good link. I've been meaning to throw a few bucks there to each of those places just to help them out. And if you guys could spare it, I would recommend you do so. Oh. If not for you guys for wanting to play with, if not for you guys just to want to play ST in Japan, but for the guys who actually depend on those places for their living. Oh. I kind of got lucky there. That's also a Jamming Years Facebook group. I'll click on this, take a look at it later. Japan government wanted to keep the Olympics, so they held out too long on the state of emergency. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I feel like the Olympic stuff was definitely a big reason why they were trying to downplay the crisis that it is. Ugh. I might have to play that clip Bob posted for you guys again. Like, if I get knocked out of my turn again, I'll go ahead and throw that up here on the stream. I think we watched it before, though. I think Ethan might have been here for it. My boy Collins in the chat. AZ Collins. Ooh, like going for that combo wasn't really that good of an idea since it put me in the corner, but I just felt like it. I felt like I had to do it. See, you wouldn't mind playing Melty when you go to Japan, but Melty in Japan is a whole different thing because the port they play on is laggy AF. So like the actual arcade version of the game has tons of input lag. So if that's the case, then that's hella whack. Damn, if they want to be true multi-blood players, they should just stick to the laptops. Am I right, guys? It's like 3 frames of input lag for arcade multi-blood. That's outrageous. Like, I guess on like 3 frames of lag on top of the typical like 4 or 5, right? So that would put it in like launch Street Fighter V territory for input lag, which is absolutely atrocious. Oh, was that a Fierce we traded with there? When I anti-aired you? It was Fierce? Yeah, I thought that's what I saw, but it's hard to tell since it happened so quickly. So you guys got any big plans for the weekend? Got any Zoom dinner dates you're going on, or watching any good TV shows or movies or anything? So as for me, I'm most likely just going to play some ST, and that's about it, I guess. Maybe play some other games too. I don't know. Not thought that far ahead yet. Just take it one day at a time. Ethan, your girlfriend is cutting your hair and you're practicing Dark Souls. That sounds like a solid plan, sir. Ethan, has your girlfriend been cutting your hair on a regular basis now since the lockdown, or have you been kind of getting the quarantine look going on? Do I do coaching for ST? If you've got questions, I can answer them. And I guess, I don't know if I've never really, like, tried to explicitly coach anybody other than just, like, watching them and trying to give them tips and stuff. But yeah, if you have questions, I could try and answer them. Oop. I don't want to shake your hand, Chun-Li. Wah. I think I might have caught you while you're trying to jump again. I'm not sure. See, Bob's gonna watch that new movie Extraction and probably pleasure himself 9 or 10 times tonight. Well, have a good time with that, man. I won't judge you none. Well, looks like we got a link to the trailer for the movie in question here. Where I don't know if that's Bob's movie. Oh, and Bob says he'll be thinking of me while he does that. I don't know if I should be flattered or creeped out. And Ethan says oh, we got somebody else in the room now. Sir 1125. Oh, that was the movie trailer for Kamikaze 89. Gotcha. I'm sorry, Coach East, if I missed your message earlier. If that's what you're talking about. Oh, you know, we're all Capcom fanboys in here, but today in Japan, or I guess it's one, or the next day in Japan, today is the 30th anniversary of the launch of the Neo Geo MVS. Maybe I'll have to play some Fatal Fury or something later. People are saying, like, there's a couple, like, PC versions of the Neo Geo games that have good netcode, right? Like, Garo and, Last Blade 2. Those are supposed to have, like, good rollback netcode. Maybe I'll check some of those out. Not that I could really play them, but that might be fun to do to celebrate the MVS's anniversary. Fatal Fury Special is sick. Does that game have a decent way to play online other than Fightcade? Or is Fightcade the only way for it at the moment? So I'm kind of taking a break from Fightcade now because the machine I run it on decided to go and die on me. And I'm not sure I want to invest any more money in trying to get it back up, so I bought a new motherboard and that didn't fix it. So I'm thinking it's the processor. Ooh, I thought I was going to get behind him, so I want to do the ball in a super for one hit and then chip, but that's an acceptable outcome too. Garo and Sam Show 5 Special also have... Well, actually, I do already have Sam Show 5 Special. I guess I could try playing that. Fightcade is the only way for Fatal Fury Special. That's unfortunate. I saw Good Old Games has... they have Real Bout 2. Do you guys know if that version has net play and if it's any good? I don't really know that much about the game, but I think the graphics are pretty sick. It's got some nice sprite work in it. And that 2D pixel art. Cool. Ooh, good block. I didn't mean to hit that button. Yeah, watch out. They've got the super. Oh, I was hoping I could clear him just to get out of the corner. Oh! I should have just been blocking. I didn't need to. I was trying to reverse the super there, but It wasn't really necessary there. I could have eaten a super chip and been okay. Mm. Mm. Okay, let's see. Fatal Fury Special barred the line switch. This is the closest thing to Street Fighter 2. It's a very tactical game, second only to Street Fighter 2 in your opinion. That sounds like it'd be right up my alley then. Maybe I'll have to see if I can stomach Fightcade long enough to play that game online. Real Bout 2's on Fightcade. It's odd, but it's fun. Real Bout games are not super deep, but they are fun and non-stop action. Great graphics and backgrounds. Yeah, I don't really care for like a game's like super deep as long as it's fun. So I feel like depth and complexity don't necessarily make a game fun. Like for me, I think the feel of the game is far more important than anything else. Like as long as the game is like fun to play on a basic level, then I'll be able to get into it. I feel like that's a mistake a lot of fighting games are making. These, well, maybe not so much anymore, but they just keep making these really complex systems, but then they won't focus on like the game feel at all, and it'd be kind of weird. Balance is overrated as a metric for a good game. No, I absolutely agree with that, because especially nowadays when they could patch a game like every week if they want to. Like that shit is completely fluid. Not to mention, like, you can't really say something's objectively like balanced, because that depends a whole lot on like how, like what people figure out about the game and how they play, and even the limitations of being a human being too, like how fast they can react to things. So like balance is basically just the perception of a game, if you will. All the best fighting games are busted. Absolutely, like that the Hokuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star game. That game is so fucking broken, but it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to watch somebody get dribbled up and down like a basketball for 30 seconds. While the big muscular men just scream and yell and stuff. Oh, we got a Cammy this time. I feel like this matchup is probably even, but again, it's hard for me to say just because there's so few Cammies out there that I get to play. Like we got in the States, I guess we have Silent Scope, but I don't think he really plays online that much anymore. Wow! Ooh, I felt like I could have caught that, but the done got rollbacked. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Cammy can punish any Blanca ball with a roundhouse. That thing. It doesn't have to be reversal, but it still has to be close. Ah, what am I doing? I want to jump in for a combo, but I was too close. See, there's a fine line between an imbalanced game where 2 or 3 characters dominate everyone and a totally bust game like Hokuto no Ken and X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I mean, those really busted games can still be amusing, though. Scope plays CVS2 online way more. That's what it seems like, from judging by all his social media posts and what he says he's streaming and all that. I gotta pay attention here. Wow! I totally balled that. That. I can still win this. That was it. That was a hop! That was a hop. That's okay, though. That gives me a chance to refill my drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back now. What did I miss? Bleh. Jackie Chan Fists of Fire is another sweet game. How can you hate the game where there are 4 versions of Jackie Chan and 3 of them are top tier? Is the other one bottom tier? So that would be excellent. Oh, okay, the clip now. See, I think I got time to figure out how to play this clip for you guys before my next game. So give that its own window. We'll screen it. Alright, I think I've got this figured out now. No, display 2. There we go. Alright, let me bring this in here for you real quick. Let's check this out. So, this is me and Cigar Bob. Well, let me move this up a little bit. I'm gonna start this from the beginning, actually. Alright, so it's me and Cigar Bob from, I think, when the Anniversary Collection first came out. Oh, he hopped over a slide and then supered me. Alright, so he baited out the super, then he just walks up and SPDs it. I was pretty salty about that, but it's hard to hate on a solid play like that. It's hard to hate that. Super salty. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard not to when somebody just gets 2 hard reads on you like that, back to back. Great clip. Bob should put it on Twitter. I think he did back when it first happened. No, Bob, didn't you have a Twitter account for like a month when the Anniversary Collection first came out? You didn't? I thought you did. But yeah, you don't really use any social media anymore, do you, huh? You know what? I might see if I can look you up on Twitter. So if you do have one, or still have one, I should say, I should be following you. Well, typing in Cigar Bob into the search box doesn't immediately turn up somebody that should be you, so I'm not going to spend any more time looking. Alright, my turn again. You watched Cigar Bob play when he first got 30th Anniversary Collection, but then he stopped casting. Hey, later, man. Thanks for sticking around and playing. So I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff from your schizo brother on Twitter, Bob. Well, I just searched for Cigar Bob. I didn't look for your real name. Hey, later, Imran. Oh yeah, we're friends on Facebook, right? Imran. But yeah, when Cigar Bob sold his PS4, I feel like everybody kind of gave up on Anniversary Collection at the same time. So it wasn't quite what it should have been. And now I feel like a lot of people, me included, only play it because that's all we've got to play it online. Oh, Bob, your brother, make sure to tag Cigar Bob? Okay. Oh, I might have to look that up sometime just to see what he's saying. Oh, I tried to combo him as he landed. I should have just gone for a sweet punish. Or electricity. I kind of like punishing those fierce Shoryuken whiffs with electricity just because sometimes it could be a little hard to tell what side he's going to land on. Well, I should have gone with Fierce. I think that would have won. Go for it. Nah, I'm not going to look for it on stream, Bob. I'll take a look for that stuff later. Oh, it's only us two in the lobby now. Got a text message. Let me see if I can answer this real quick. I don't know about you guys, but I really hate using touchscreen interfaces like on smartphones. So I've got an application that syncs all my text messages to my computer, so I can answer my texts with my computer, my keyboard, instead of having to use a shitty touchscreen. I guess you Apple users probably aren't, or probably used to that since you guys got iMessage, but for Android users, that's not a very common thing, since I don't think Google has their own iMessage equivalent. Though I'm not gonna lie, that is one thing that, if anything, would ever sway me over to Apple and Macs, it would be iMessage. Google has built-in text on PC now. What app am I using? It's an app called Pulse. Oh, somebody else in the room now. Oh, so yeah, Ethan, Google has it now. I'll have to look into that, because when I was looking into it a couple years ago, I couldn't really find anything. Like Hangout, I think Hangouts might have had something like that, but I don't know. I don't remember what was going on with that. Wah. Hey, what's up, Eggs and Bacon? Look up RCS texting. I will do that, Ethan. Thanks for the pro tip, by the way. What? I wonder if I might have been able to get him if I had done the slide instead. I was afraid that would be too slow, though. Oh, I'm surprised that he didn't get shocked by the electricity back there. I missed my combo. I might not have had charge in time. Or maybe I tried to let the ball rip too quickly. So let's see. Eggs and Bacon. After a decade of using touchscreens, you still can't complete a message without misspelling something. No, I'm the same way, man. Like, I suck at texting on a touchscreen. And it doesn't help that I kind of got, like, these big thumbs and fingers. So, like, my thumb alone can cover, like, half my keyboard. You definitely want to go to a dumb phone, Cochise, and you don't really text or call people much. Yeah, I would prefer it if everybody I knew would move away from SMS and just adopt some sort of, like, internet-based instant messaging. Whether it be, like Discord or even Google Hangouts or something. Not Facebook Messenger, though. I hate Facebook and Facebook Messenger. I only use those just because everybody uses it. Ah! Oh man, he's going to town with these butt slams. Internet-based I am, if only they developed something like that, that was like getting digital mail. I wonder what that could be, Bob. That sounds like a pretty lofty concept you're talking about. Please elaborate. What's up, Fleedle-Deedle? I went for the headbutt combo, but I dropped it. Yeah, so I meant to say this before this game. It looks like my bro Mega Decept had to leave, so now it's just me and this fellow here. Though it seems like the connection between me and this guy isn't the best, so I'm wondering if he's going to stick around for long, or how long he's going to stick around. Kachi's the only reason you use Facebook is to talk to Roy Bizzle. I think the main thing I use it for now is because the local fighting game community here in Arizona still uses Facebook as its main tool for organizing things. So if it wasn't for that, I might not even have an account anymore. I mean, I guess it's nice to keep in touch with like family or friends I wouldn't keep in touch with otherwise, but I don't know. I don't know if I really need to see all the like dumb pro-Trump memes my friends from Facebook or my friends from high school are posting, you know? I don't know if I really need that in my life. I mean, that stuff can be kind of funny though, because you know, like me and my group of close friends from high school will just like take screen caps of that shit and just laugh at how dumb the people we knew have gotten. Wow, that traded. Now I know jumping short is safer in that situation, but I just wanted the damage from the roundhouse. And sometimes I think it does beat the headbutt clean, with like all the stars align and all that. Yeah. Got him. It's hard to see that. It's hard to see that butt slam, especially online. Got him! I got him! No butt slams for you. Politics are dumb. I'm okay with, you know, people having their own opinions and all that, but I just feel like I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna go into it. This is a non-political stream. This is about playing Super Turbo and having a good time. Whoa, good headbutt. See, that's what, like, for any Honda players out there, that's what you should do after a grab. Like, if I start walking for it, well, during the grab, you should just try and keep your back charge. So then if I start walking at you, like I'm going to try and cross you up, you have that headbutt, that jab headbutt ready to go. Because that should, like, always beat my jumps clean as long as your timing's there. And if you don't have charge, and you see me walking at you after a bite, you could just, like, jump back roundhouse, like, try and match my jump timing with the jump back roundhouse. Because that will also be my, it'll get you away from my cross-up attempt, and it should be able to hit me out of the air, too. Oh, another person in the room now. I gotta say, I don't know if it's just because of the lockdown, but I have been seeing a lot of Japanese players on this recently, playing online. I would like to play more games with them, but my connection to Japan is usually pretty rough. Not that I know that this person's in Japan, but I'm just making wild assumptions here. Well, I'll punch him through the fireball. It's understandable because PCs aren't as common at home in Japan. Some people still play on PS4. That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish we could get these people to play on the PC version of this and get them the fan patch. So I would like to see how well that holds up compared to like this version or Fightcade. But I feel like I might be out of luck either way since I'm kind of far from the coast. Well, not super far from the coast, but Like, I feel like the SoCal guys kind of have an advantage in that area since, I mean, they're physically closer to Japan, obviously. Alright, let's see. Here's the solution that combines dumb Trump memes with arcade play. Let me... Alright, something's going on here, because I got this little tiny chat window open in my OBS. I'm trying to click on this link, but it's like giving me a preview of the link, but because of that, it's not letting me open it. So that's going to have to be a mystery to solve in between this game and the next one. Ah! Eh. Oh, didn't want that. Definitely didn't want that. Didn't want that either. I guess I'm hitting my light kick button too soon after I hit up. Yeah, I just gotta remember who I'm playing here. Just keep doing that. Shut that headbutt stuff down. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. That was like a hyperspeed butt slam. Oh, he's not biting anymore. I think he figured me out. Or not. I'm gonna hop at him again. Why? He butt slammed me. Got him. They never expect the walk up grab after another grab. That always throws people off. Oh yeah, I guess I could try opening this. What can I do about this link? Well, I guess I could try pop it out the chat, or maybe expanding this panel. See how? Yeah, there we go. That works. Maga. Okay, so it's a tweet with the Magacade. It's got hashtag Magacade on the banner. It's a picture of a Trump hat. I can show you guys real quick after this game. I really took your walk-up throw tactic, Bob. Exactly, I learned from the best. I mean, I had to tweak it a little bit, obviously, just because we played different characters. Me playing Block and you playing Ken, but yeah. I think you definitely inspired me to add that to my repertoire. Yeah, way too early on, Meaty. Ooh, got lucky there. I think if you'd thrown out a roundhouse, we might have traded. But maybe if you'd press it soon enough, you probably would have won clean. All right, so let's see if I can bring this Magacade in here real quick before this comes back. This game starts. Yeah, take a look at this. Can't decide if I hate it or if I love it. Alright. So let's see. I gotta shock some more headbutts here. Ooh, he got me that time. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you guys the control panel on it too after this game. No, I'm sorry, Bob. Should I have done a not safe for work warning before I put that on there? Just to spare your eyes. Oh my god, there's I feel like there's a lot of things we could say about that cab now that I look at it some more. Wow, I got him. Alright, let's bring this back in here real quick. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we got a Magicade here. It's got a widescreen display on it for an arcade game. Let's see, I see a spinner there, a trackball, and I'm not sure what those are. Are those more joysticks? That almost looks like it's photoshopped in. Got some pictures of Trump there, the MAGA hat. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh. This is the world we live in, people. Yeah, somebody took time out of their day to make that. I can't decide if I hate it or if I love it ironically. And on top of that, they used all American parts. Well, I mean, they had to. They had to. That's just thematic at that point. They had to do it if they wanted to, you know, please the God Emperor in their words. Hey. No. Oh, I was hoping that would kill him, but it's okay. Even though the best American parts are made in Spain. that is ironic, actually, now that you point that out. What's the name of the company? Industrio Lorenzo or something like that? Yeah, because Haps, like, does Hap itself even make their parts in America anymore? So I feel like their stuff's being made all in China now. But I thought I jumped a little too, or I thought my timing on the jump wasn't going to be there. I wasn't sure I was going to land that combo. And what's up, Waka Waka? Is that you, D-Rock? Or is this another Waka Waka? Oh, what's up, D-Rock? Hey, you'll have to provide some translation for me there. I'm afraid I can't read the Japanese language. What? Boom. Speaking of God Emperors, everyone in the chat, please send prayers to Kim Jong-un tonight. Well, it sounds like it might be a little too late for that, Grayfus. I apologize. Oh, so I did have the translation right the first time. Yeah, because yesterday, I was in a lobby with a couple Japanese players, and one of them was streaming it to YouTube. So I was lurking in the chat for a little bit, and I was trying to translate what some of them were saying. And I asked my friend D-Rock here to help me translate the phrase he posted, and he just posted in the chat earlier. And I put it in Google Translate, and it said something like, this Blanca has an amazing line, or something like that. And line came up in a couple other things that I translated that they were saying. So I assumed it was like they were talking about the internet connection. Because the connection between me and those guys was pretty rock solid, just, you know, despite the distance. Ooh, he rushed me down. It's like he knew I was going to hop back there. Whoa! I feel like I narrowly avoided a walk-up DP there. Well, I was about to say the lag gods might have been in my favor, but they sure weren't for the rest of the round. Let's see, D-Rock, you're wondering if they use Linus method to say combo connection? Oh, as in like the combos in the game, or... more internet connection type stuff. Punch him! But if you're saying I was playing with Japanese people, then it would make sense we could be talking about the connection. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. Oh yeah, no, I was playing with people from Japan. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I guess I left that detail out. You desire Raising Cane's, Cochise? That sounds amazing right now, but I believe I already have some sort of dinner plans in place. Oh, I tried to sweep that, but Slam won that time. Oh, okay, he's learning. He's learning. He's trying to sweep these electricities now. Oh, tried to cross him up. Don't think I had charge in time. Okay, I can't tell. I was going to say I couldn't tell who had the life lead there, but now it's quite clear who has it. And see, close range like that, if I'm doing electricity in Honda's face, his crouching short should beat it every time. I don't think he can really get anything off of it, but it'll at least push me away. No confirm. Well, I mean, I confirmed part of the combo, but I just couldn't close it out. What? Oh, good autocorrect. He got me that time. D-Rock dropping some more Japanese talk in the chat room. This is English voice, text chat only, sir. So you have to provide some translations for us Baka Gaijin here. What? Hey! He might have been able to punch that slide back there. What? It came out the way I wasn't thinking it would, but it's alright. It worked out in the end. Now you're gonna enjoy the stream. You do that, D-Rock. Or are you gonna enjoy the Steam? Oh, that's what they're saying? I don't know. Eat eggs and bacon. You hate Honda, such a BS character. Yeah, he can be pretty dumb. Especially in this game where he's got that Ochio option select. I feel like if he didn't have that in this game, the Honda match, or the Blanca Honda match would be slightly better. I feel like taking away the Ochio option select would take it from like an 8-2 or worse match to a 7-3. Still bad, but not as bad. Not being able to tick throw as Blanca makes it hard. No, it does, man. Because that's like 60% of Blanca's game is just biting people. And if you can't do that to somebody, then it's pretty much GG. Like, I think the old Honda matchup is probably a little easier than the new Honda matchup, just because old Honda doesn't have the Ochio throw. So that means I can't actually go for tick throws and all that. Honda bullies just about everyone except the Shadows. Yeah, pretty much, huh? Like, almost everybody that doesn't have a fireball. With, I think, some exceptions probably being Boxer and Claw, but even then, I think those matches are close. I want to say those matches are probably about even. Yeah! I mean, look at this matchup, for example. Honda could just get away with throwing shit out there like that. And if I block it, it's tough for me because I can't punish it. But then if I throw out a Blanca ball that he blocks, he gets a free headbutt from that. Yeah. Even went for the easy combo that time and I fucked it up. Cigar Bob would call those choppy tactics. Oh. Now you couldn't combo off the cross up, but I got the more important combo part of it, so I'm okay with that. Even hyper fighting Honda's annoying. No, that is true from my experience of playing Honda in that game. Especially as Blanca, because it seems like Honda could just like keep throwing out the 100 hands, and Blanca can't really do much about it other than what he could do in this game, just throw out some standing light kicks and hope he can get a couple hits in there to squeak out a life lead, then get Honda to start making mistakes.
Round one, fight.
I missed my jump and the rest of the combo. It's okay though. I think I still got this under control. Just gotta stay focused. Hey. Oh, did he try to meaty grab me, or is he trying to do something else? So that's one thing I see from a lot of guys who, like, from some of the younger guys who go from like Street Fighter 4 or 5 to playing this. They just try and go for meaty grabs all the time, but that wasn't a thing in these old games. Oh, ET Phone Home is old school Tucson. Well, what's up, Mr. Ed? Oh, I didn't realize the reference there when I said that, so I apologize. Hey, what's up, Ultra Combo? Why is this for mature audiences? So I could say naughty words like fuck. Yeah, because apparently if you don't have your stream flagged for being for mature audiences, people can report you just for cursing. So I'd rather not let that happen, because I do like dropping me some liberal F-bombs here and there. Please say all the naughty words. I mean, there's definitely a few naughty words I still won't be able to get away with, even with the mature audiences thing turned on. If you guys know what I mean, and I'm sure you do. Oh, well, I so wanted that short to hit so I could have crossed him up with a ball or something. Bah. I gotta lab that out, because I feel like I should be able to get a cross up in scramble situations like that. We'll join the lobby since there's room. Oh, Exit Bacon. I've only got ST on right now, but if you want me to, I can remake the room and throw hyper fighting in here too. Ah! I should probably try blocking for a second or two. Oh, I think maybe if I had done Fierce back there when I was jumping and he did that butt slam, that might have been able to catch him. So I feel like the hitbox on the roundhouse was a little too low. Ah, he walked into that. Yeah, you know what? I'll remake the lobby after this game and put hyper fighting on too, so we can mix it up a little bit. But I gotta say, I probably won't be on much longer than another 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes. So like I said, I got some dinner plans I need to uphold. But yeah, eggs and bacon. If you're, yeah, I'll just do it. All right, let me create this lobby, throw on some hyper fighting, get this going. No comment, Cigar Bob. No comment. Hey, thanks for the sub, D-Rock. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, what's up, Taylor? Why did that stun? Just because Blanca does shit tons of... Hey, thanks for the Twitch Prime, Cigar Bob. I appreciate it, man. Alright, well, I guess I can throw some invites out, huh? Let me see if old Eggs here is online at the moment. He is not. Though I do have one other guy playing. But like I said, I think I might only be in here for another 20 minutes or so. I was supposed to have dinner plans with Cigar Bob. Well, Cigar Bob never returns my calls. I keep calling him and getting his voicemail. He never gets back to me. kind of feel like I'm getting used here. Gotta pay for all the medication I'll need in a few weeks after dinner. No, it's not gonna be like that, Bob. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a contact-free dinner. Yeah, Ed, I don't know if like Cigar Bob has changed from how he was when you first met him, but you know, he's definitely that kind of guy now. Disinfect all my meals with Lysol. Bleach. I thought I was supposed to like inject that stuff. Hey, thanks for the sub, Taylor. I appreciate it. Oh, and what's this? I got something in my Twitch chat about something about a hype train coming. What the hell is that about? And there's like a 5-minute countdown timer now. Hey, thanks for the follow, Eggs and Bacon. Let's see, playing Blanca. Injecting helps too. Bleach and the Lysol. That's an incentive for you guys to spend more money. Oh, gotcha. Well, hey, you guys want to give me money? Feel free. You know, I appreciate it. Like I said, my goal with this is not playing games and having a good time and hanging out with people. It's all about becoming a horrible sellout and being able to make money off this. So if you guys can help me achieve my dreams, that would be sick AF. Hey, thanks for the sub, Cochise. I appreciate it, man. I mean, you guys don't have to, you know, do that just because Twitch is trying to guilt you into it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, back to the game at hand. Gotta try and clutch this out. By specializing in ST streaming, the sky is the limit on Twitch. Yeah, man, because ST is like second only to Fortnite as far as number of viewers goes. So I feel like it's like you said, the sky is the limit, man. I got a potential viewership of like tens of thousands of people. Hey, thanks for the burritos, Cochise. I guess now that I have a few subscribers, I should come up with like what do they call them, badges, subscriber badges. Is that a thing where you get like an icon next to your name? I guess I should get some custom ones of that, make things more fun. So I've already got a few custom emotes, but I mean, emotes are cool and all, but why not get something that always shows somebody how much of a badass you are by subscribing to somebody on Twitch. Whack! Jumped right into that one. Woo! Oh. Okay. I think if that combo had completed, I might have been stunned, but... Ooh, snuck right in there. Got in between your punches there, Mr. Eggs and Bacon. Oh, just to update, ST is third on Twitch now after Fortnite and COD Warzone. Well... hate to say it, guys, but it sounds like it's time for me to retire from ST. It's been fun and all, but I can't keep doing this to myself if if it's causing my viewership to fall, you know? So I gotta follow the trends. Wah! Thanks for the burritos, D. I appreciate it. I'm a clout chaser. Absolutely, man. Like I said, like this has never been about having fun and chatting with some homies. It's always been about trying to get that clout, trying to become rich and famous. Uh-oh, I think we lost a connection here. No, I might get knocked back to the back of the line now. Let's try it again. So you want hyper fighting? I guess I'll try giving them some hyper fighting. Oh yeah, so I guess I also need to get like some sick overlays and stuff with like my name real big and having all my social media links on the stream window. And of course, to make room for that, I'm gonna have to shrink my game screen size down to like that. Yeah, because you guys have to see all my sponsors and stuff, right? Now just imagine all this black space here just filled with logos and links and all kinds of like, I don't know, like hype train shit and things like that. Now the stream's gonna be popping in a couple days. Just give me a couple days and I'll get this shit going. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Coach East. I gotta seek out some. I actually have to seek out some sponsorships like Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I feel like this dude's kind of raining on my parade here. We can't connect. All right, eggs. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, it just kicked me back automatically. All right. I was gonna say I'll just let it time out so I get knocked to the back of the line anyway. Oh. I'm all right, eggs. If you're still with me, I'm gonna try this one more time. If it fails, I'm just gonna go back out and make a private lobby for you and me. Now, eggs, is this guy always like this? You're saying he's so annoying. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. Alright, fuck this. New lobby. Create lobby. Leave the... Oh, God. I forgot how stupid this fucking game is. Alright, so I wanted to set or make this private lobby, but to do that... Oh, I got a level 1 hype train emote. Click share. What does that do? I'm not sure what that did. Anyway, alright, so yeah, if I want to make this private lobby private, instead of like starting or hitting join lobby and doing it from there, I have to go to online options out of my way and do it over here. You know, because in like every other game, you get your lobby options like as you're making the lobby and not separately from it. You guys are keeping that hype train going. Oh yeah, so yeah, I feel like you need to start wearing like sunglasses and a ball cap like I do in my like profile picture on here. Nana banana. Oh, okay. I think what eggs. When I was looking for you earlier, I was just looking for eggs. I forgot your handle's different on here. I could do it in create lobby. I just have to press square. Oh man. I've been missing out on this technology this whole time. What a sucker I am. What a sucker.
Round one, fight.
Oh, hey, Eggs, have you tried the PC version of this with the fan patch? So I've been hyping that ish up. I think that might be my favorite way to play these games online now. So I feel like the PC version of this, well, the netcode on the PC version performs a little better than it does on PS4. And playing ST is more fun with the fan patch since it sets the speed lower. Ah! Okay, yeah. I thought that was going to happen. Just gotta wait a second longer. I'm still in dire straits here, though. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying I need to get more sponsors. I gotta get on some of these mobile games. Gotta get some VPN sponsors. An Audible sponsorship. You know, all those guys that shout out to the big YouTubers. Ooh, good uppercut. But yeah, man, you guys are gonna see this stream is gonna become so much cooler now. I'll be wearing my sunglasses, my hat all the time. When's a White Castle sponsorship? Kappa. Unfortunately, we don't have any White Castles in this part of the country, so that might be a little harder for me to do. But I was about to say they also have like frozen food with the White Castle brand, but that might be hard to come by now that everything's in short supply. Oh, there's a White Castle in Scottsdale now. Holy shit! I did not. I don't think I knew that. Oh my god. These calls will be placed tonight. I'm getting that White Castle sponsorship. Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder, ET Phone Home, and gotta remind you guys to smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can, get notifications when I post new videos. Yeah. The life of a horrible YouTube hack sellout. It's gonna be pretty sweet, I'm telling you. And I gotta start using my Twitter more and say things like, yo, shitty people, quit doing the shitty things you're doing. And get those retweets or whatever. That's how you get clout on Twitter, right? You just gotta preach to the choir. So it's not about like having insightful things to say or having an original voice. It's about telling people what they want to hear. Well, I was hoping you'd uppercut there. But I think you're a little too. I think you're aware. I was looking for that. Oh, I'm dead now. Good shit. Are there any arcades in AZ that have Street Fighter 2 cabs? I mean, they're closed at the moment, unfortunately. But here in Tucson, where I live, we have a barcade called Cobra. I guess I have some of those up in Phoenix too. But yeah, Cobra here. I'm not a fan of it, but they have a hyper fighting cab there. Though it's usually the parts on it are usually in pretty rough shape. Last time I was there, I believe the Fierce button on the player one side was not working at all. And the sticks felt pretty rough too. And then up in Tempe, there's this place called the Gaming Zone. Shout outs to them, where we host most of our like FGC stuff, like all our regular tournaments and all that. They actually have a few Versus Cities cabs there, and in one of them they have a CPS2 with a Darksoft mod on it. So yeah, that's got ST. And I just also like Super Street Fighter 2 and Hyper Street Fighter 2. And those guys actually do have a hyper fighting cab, but I think they usually rent it out to another business or something. So it hasn't been there in a while. Ooh, missed my ball. It's okay though. Random Dizzy for the win. Sounds like they're just trying to give us the true old school classic. The true old school Street Fighter 2 experience at the Cobra Arcade with the broken buttons. Yeah, could be. Or I think they're just too cheap and lazy to keep that shit in good shape. That was the last one I said. The Gaming Zone in Tempe, Arizona.
Round one, fight.
Yeah, it's a video game store with like a game lounge in the back. It's pretty cool. And the guys who own and run the place are like big fighting game fans too. So they've done a lot for us over the years, aside from just like owning the business and running it. So shouts to them, by the way. If my boy Ethan is still in the chat, no worries if you're not though. You can feel free to post up some Gaming Zone links in the chat, like to the Facebook page. I think they probably have a website, but. Ooh. What? Almost got jumped in on. Ooh. Oh, that jumping short is so hard to deal with Blanca. Because if he jumps from the right range, like I can't upball it.
Round three, fight.
And you're looking on Google Maps at the 360 degrees photo in the arcade area. Oh yeah, they do have other cabs too, but me being me with my particular tastes, like all I care about is ST. Wow, uppercut. Oh my man. I say, Eggs, you're doing a good job of not falling for my obvious uppercut baits, so good shit on that. Some Super Turbo. Sending out some communications on my other side here. Ooh. I wonder if that was a walk-up DP. You don't have to tell me if it was eggs. You can keep that secret. Ooh, good call. What? Ooh, got lucky. Let's see, I'm going to go for this combo to get another knockdown and give myself another cross-up opportunity. Good block, though. So yeah, do you guys have any arcades that are still going from where you're at? Oh, that walk-up DP I suspect was actually walk-up DP. Gotcha. See, that's what I was thinking is when I'm playing a Shoto type character and they get really close and they just do like a crouching punch. Yeah, see, when he jumped in with the light kick there, I try to do a standing strong because that's usually a good answer for it, but I don't think it'll beat it if he's like too on top of me like he was. Ooh. Hey, what's up, you pug? I hate to say it, but I'm probably not going to be on for a whole lot longer. We'll see, though. Maybe like another 20 minutes. I did not get behind him. I gotta ask you guys, my stick noises aren't too loud, are they? So I was kind of changing some settings with my microphone setup. I just want to make sure that wasn't changed for the worse. So I think I had it in a pretty good spot before where you couldn't really hear it too loudly. So I'm wondering if it's too loud now. Blanca! Ooh! I'm kind of surprised I was able to combo off that jumping light kick. I thought that hit you too high. Let me choose Blanca here. Well, I gotta say, on Anniversary Collection, I could totally hit confirm the cross up into medium punch electricity combo way easier than I can on Fightcade. Like on Fightcade, I feel like I can't confirm that shit at all, I just have to commit. But on this, if I'm really focused, I feel like I can confirm that somewhat consistently, though. I do feel like it is a commitment sometimes. Wow, I'm dizzy. Oh, walked into that one. Oh, I thought that was going to cross you up. I tricked myself there, but I didn't trick you. That was a bad jump. Okay, let's see. Got. Oh, hey, what's up, Yam Third Strike? It can hop on, but I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to play for. It's looking like it might be a little longer than I thought initially, but I don't know. So maybe like another 30 minutes or so. Oh, I made the lobby private though, so if you don't have me on PSN, add me. My handle's just Homo sapien. I'll shoot you an invite if you can't join the room otherwise. Yeah, anybody in the chat, you're welcome to add me on PSN if you want to play sometimes. Like I said, my handle's just Homo sapien. Now see, whenever I land a heavy jumping combo like that, I will almost always do a random, well I guess it's not random, but a ball afterwards. Because if you land a combo like that and they're not dizzy, chances are the next like heavy hit will dizzy them. So I'm usually okay with taking that risk, unless I'm playing against somebody that can get like a 50% punish on it, like maybe Fei Long or Ryu with a super, or Dictator with a super, or Boxer with his super, or Chun-Li with her super, or Cammy with her super. And I think those might be the only characters that get a hard super punish on it. I think Ken actually, he could kind of punish it with his super, but he's only going to get like one hit off of it. And it won't do that much, but I think it'll still knock me down. Which is bad, but could be worse. Ooh, good uppercut. Ah, I got hit! No. I was trying to hop back just because that's, other than Blanca's super, that's the only other move he has that has any kind of invincibility. So sometimes if the timing is there, you can hop away from fireballs like that. But I don't know, getting that move on reversal is kind of hard. At least it is for me. Since you gotta hit all three kick buttons on the same frame. And I don't think you can negative edge the hop either. That was a bad jump. Ooh, that was another bad jump. Okay. I kind of had a moment there because he couldn't get the super to come out to chip me, but he still clutched it out, so that was well played on your part, Mr. Eggs, sir.
Round one, fight.
Oh, ooh, good uppercut. Yeah, Blanca can actually be kind of hard to uppercut, especially online, since his jump arc is like really fast and kind of short. Ooh. See, I thought about going for like a meaty hop cross up, or yeah, cross up there, but thought you were expecting that. You've seen Eggs and Bacon on a Hyper Fighting tournament before? Yeah, he's a regular at, what's the name of the place in LA? Is it 82? 52? He's in the chat, so he'll be able to tell you. Or he was in the chat a few minutes ago. I mean, he's still obviously playing me, but he might not be in the chat anymore, I guess. What am I doing? Ooh. I like that idea. I feel like that could have worked if the timing were a little different.
Round three, fight.
Ooh. I was kind of expecting an uppercut after that tiger knee a few seconds ago. I should have dropped down with roundhouse for the more damage. It's okay though. Still close in life. Ooh. Still close. But kind of in a tough spot here. Okay, clutch it out. Ooh. So Eggs, I Pretty sure I've seen you play other characters, but maybe that's just in Hyper Fighting. Do you play anybody else in Super Turbo? Or do you stick to your boy Sagat here? I gotta say, I'm not really feeling Blanca Sage in this game. It feels like it runs faster than Honda Sage. For those of you who might not know, every stage in this game runs at a different speed, and some are way faster than others. And one thing about this version of the game is that the game overall just runs way faster than it should. So the fast stages in this game just feel like we're playing on 10-star SNES Turbo. Oh, actually, I hate to say it, guys, but it looks like I might have to wrap this up here pretty quick. My previous estimations were a little off. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to call last game here. Then peace out for a little bit. I might come back later tonight, though. Yeah, sorry to cut it short, Eggs, but yeah. Like I said, I got some previous obligations I need to attend to. Thanks for sticking around, though, you guys. It's been a lot of fun. And extra shout outs to those of you guys who subbed the stream during the stream. I really appreciate it. Like I say in my Twitch profile, any money I earn is going to my burrito fund. So I'll be buying some bomb-ass burritos with that money fairly soon. Oops. Oh. I kind of got lucky there, but then I missed my opportunity. What? Oh, good punish. Oh, good throw. Good throw. Oh, and Blanca, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but like whenever I do like a crouching medium kick cancel into the hop, Blanca's like he's negative by like 8 frames. So, like, if I'm just doing it straight at you, you could pretty much press any button you want to stop me. Whoa, good super. Good shit, man. Alright, you guys, thanks for swinging by the stream, and good games to the guys I played. Good games to Eggs and Bacon here. Good games to my boys Zeke and Imran from the DFW area, and I don't know if anybody else in the chat room here was in the lobby today, but yeah. I'll be doing this again soon, so see you guys later. Bye.